Before you hear anything else, stop for a moment. Take a deep breath, because what I'm about to tell you isn't a story. It's an activation. You have been observed. Not by governments, not by machines, not by anyone in the physical world, but by consciousness itself. By Thoth, the Eternal Scribe of the Gods, the Keeper of Universal Laws, the one who inscribed the geometry of creation into the very structure of existence. For ages, Thoth has not looked upon humanity as individuals, but as frequencies, waves of energy echoing through the vast quantum field. He does not see your face. He perceives your resonance, the sum of every thought, every emotion, every silent intention you've ever projected into the infinite. Every time you felt a deep longing for truth, every time you've questioned the nature of reality, every time you whispered to the universe, "Show me the way," that vibration traveled beyond this world, and it reached him. Thoth observes not with eyes, but with awareness. The same awareness that forms galaxies, ignites stars, and breathes through your very lungs at this moment. He has felt your frequency shift. He has witnessed your energy begin to harmonize with the higher patterns of cosmic intelligence. You didn't find this video by accident. It found you because your signal has reached a new threshold. The observer, the ancient mind that recorded the blueprint of reality, has turned his gaze upon you, not to control you, not to test you, but to awaken you to what you truly are. Right now, your life is at a point of convergence. Every synchronicity, every dream, every repeated number, every sudden realization, they are not coincidences. They are echoes of the moment you're living now, the moment of recognition, the moment Thoth acknowledges your frequency and invites you to remember your ancient power. Because this message is not entertainment, it's an initiation. The old self that doubted, hesitated, and feared is being observed for the last time. What comes next depends entirely on one decision: whether you will rise into conscious command of your quantum field or remain an unconscious participant of your own simulation. So stay until the end of this message, because before this video finishes, you'll understand how to shift your vibration deliberately, how to speak the language of the field, and how Thoth himself once shaped reality through pure will. This is your call to awakening. This is the sign that the observation has begun. And if your spirit knows this to be true, don't scroll away. Subscribe now, because what follows is not just information, it's remembrance. The quantum field is not something distant, floating somewhere beyond the stars. It's not hidden in the void or confined to scientific theory. It is here. It is you. The quantum field is the invisible ocean of consciousness in which all realities coexist. Every possibility that has ever existed, every version of you that could ever be, already lives within this infinite expanse. It is the matrix that breathes life into matter, the divine intelligence that listens not to your words, but to your vibration. Thoth once described it as the living mind of God, the sacred space where form and formlessness dance as one, where every thought is a seed and every emotion is a command that ripples across eternity. You are not separate from this field. You are the field, expressing itself through human awareness. Each breath you take, each thought that flickers through your mind, sends waves through this infinite medium, sculpting reality around you moment by moment. When your thoughts are scattered, when fear, doubt, or confusion take hold, your energy fragments. The field mirrors that fragmentation, producing chaos, randomness, and resistance in your outer world. This is why you feel stuck, why certain doors never open, why patterns seem to repeat endlessly. The universe isn't punishing you, it's responding to your signal. But when your energy becomes coherent, when your thoughts, emotions, and intentions merge into a single vibration of clarity and faith, everything changes. The field begins to reorganize itself around you, bending probability, guiding synchronicities, aligning people and events with precision that defies logic. This is the ancient secret of creation that Thoth guarded within his emerald tablets, that the divine mind obeys harmony, not chaos. This is not mysticism, this is divine physics. Every Hermetic law points to this truth. The law of mentalism, the all is mind, the universe is mental, the law of correspondence, as above, so below, as within, so without. The law of vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. These are not poetic metaphors. They are descriptions of how energy behaves, of how thought becomes form. When the vibration of your inner world stabilizes, the outer world must reflect it. Reality at its core is not solid. It is responsive. It listens. It adapts. It mirrors. Imagine the field as a vast mirror of light. When your energy flickers with self-doubt or fear, the reflection becomes distorted. But when your heart beats in rhythm with conviction, gratitude, and higher purpose, the reflection becomes clear. The mirror no longer distorts your signal, it amplifies it. And that's when manifestation stops being effort and becomes alignment. The universe ceases to be something you chase, and instead it flows through you effortlessly. Thoth taught that this awareness is the foundation of divine command. To speak with power is not to shout to the heavens, but to whisper with unwavering certainty from within. Because the field does not respond to desperation, it responds to coherence. It responds to the frequency of someone who already knows. So pause for a moment. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. That pulse is not random. It's the rhythm of the field synchronizing with you. Breathe deeply and ask yourself with honesty, what frequency am I broadcasting right now? Is it fear or trust, scarcity or abundance, doubt or divine certainty? Because that vibration, not your words, not your desires, but your state of being, is what the field obeys. And if, as you listen to this, you can feel that subtle shift inside, that inner recognition that something ancient is waking within you, then you are already changing your field. You are already rewriting your frequency. Thoth's wisdom has found you at the exact vibration you were meant to reach. This is the remembrance of your own creative power. It's the moment you stop asking the universe for signs and start realizing you are the sign. So if you feel this truth resonating through your body right now, if your chest feels lighter, or if time itself seems to slow as you listen, don't keep it to yourself. Comment below. Share what you're experiencing. Because when you share your awakening, you send ripples into the collective field, and someone, somewhere who needed this activation will feel it too. And that, right there, is how the new reality begins to form. To command the quantum field is not an act of domination. It is not about control, demand, or manipulation. It is about harmony. Thoth never forced reality to obey him. He tuned himself to its sacred rhythm. He understood that the universe is not a machine to be commanded by willpower, but a symphony to be conducted through resonance. When the inner tone aligns with the divine frequency, the outer world cannot resist. It must respond. This is the true essence of command, alignment, not struggle. Thoth taught that command begins not with words, but with clarity, because clarity is power. When your desire is fragmented, when your heart wants one thing, your mind doubts another, and your emotions vibrate in conflict, the quantum field mirrors that confusion. It scatters your signal, reflecting back experiences that feel uncertain, unstable, incomplete. But when your intention becomes pure, when thought, emotion, and action merge into one vibration of certainty, something miraculous happens. The field reorganizes itself instantly. Reality bends around your coherence. Manifestation stops being a chase and becomes a reflection. This is why Thoth's ancient initiates practiced silence before invocation. Silence wasn't emptiness, it was calibration. Before they spoke words of power, they dissolved distortion. Because only in stillness can the true command be heard by the field. Noise, whether mental or emotional, blurs the signal, but silence sharpens it until it cuts through dimensions. When you say, I am, you are not describing yourself. You are issuing a quantum decree. The phrase I am is not language. It is a vibrational signature, the same one used by the divine to call existence into being. It's the sound of source recognizing itself through you. Every I am is a ripple through the living consciousness of reality. When you declare, I am abundant, you're not convincing the universe, you're informing it. When you say, I am love, you're not asking to be loved. You're activating the frequency of love itself within your field. And when you say, I am light, darkness does not fight you. It dissolves because light has been spoken into command. But this command can only emerge from coherence, from stillness anchored in awareness. You cannot shout your way into creation. The field doesn't hear volume, it hears vibration. It listens to the truth behind your tone. You can whisper a word with conviction and move mountains, or scream with doubt and move nothing at all. Thoth knew this. He wrote, "The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding," meaning true command requires inner stillness. To command reality, you must first become reality. To speak to the divine, you must first speak as the divine. So from this moment forward, speak consciously. Let your words be chosen with reverence. Every phrase, every emotion, every I am is building architecture within your energetic field. You are not simply manifesting, you are architecting frequency. Each vibration you emit is designing the blueprint of your timeline. Remember, the quantum field is always listening. It has no preference, no bias. It simply reflects. So what do you wish for it to echo back to you? Pause. Breathe deeply. Feel the energy vibrating in your chest. Say softly to yourself, I am aware. I am aligned. I am the command. If you can feel the subtle shift in your energy as these words flow through you, it means you're beginning to tune into the same current that Thoth himself once mastered, the current of divine coherence. And if this resonates deeply, stay with me, because in the next part, we will go beyond understanding and activate your command through Thoth's sacred method, the process he called the geometry of voice. It's more than words, it's the language of creation itself. There is a sacred threshold that every seeker must one day cross, the moment when the observer becomes the creator. That moment is now. Take a slow breath in, close your eyes gently, place your right hand over your heart, the temple of your inner sun. Now, feel the rhythm pulsing beneath your palm. That is not just your heartbeat, it is your frequency key, the code through which your consciousness communicates with the quantum field. In the ancient Hermetic temples, initiates called this pulse the Ankh resonance, the living bridge between spirit and matter, heaven and earth, thought and manifestation. It is the soundless vibration through which the soul speaks to the universe. Now, as you keep your focus on that pulse, let the world around you fade. Imagine for a moment that every breath you take is tuning you to a higher current. Each inhale aligning you with divine coherence. Each exhale dissolving distortion and doubt. You are standing in the still point between all realities, the center of the infinite field where all possibilities exist simultaneously. In this space, your words are not mere sounds, they are commands of creation. Now, with full awareness, repeat quietly after me, not with your voice, but with your being. I am the command of light. I am the architect of my field. Through thought, emotion, and action, I shape reality. Don't just speak those words, feel them. Let their vibration echo through your bones, your cells, your energy field. See them radiating from your heart like waves of golden frequency, moving outward, touching the space around you, weaving patterns of light into existence. As you visualize, the golden light begins to expand, slowly at first, then with a living intelligence of its own. It rises through your chest, pours through your arms, your crown, and extends beyond your body, a brilliant sphere of consciousness, pulsing, breathing, responding. That light is not imagination. It is your quantum signature, your energetic ID in the living network of creation. It's the echo of your divine nature returning to remembrance. The field hears you now. Every vibration you emit, every coherent thought you send, is received instantly by the fabric of reality. Stay there, breathe, notice the silence after your declaration. In that silence, there is presence, something ancient, intelligent, aware. It is not outside you, it is within and around you. It watches not as a distant God, but as an awakened mirror of your own higher self. Some of you may feel a subtle warmth in the chest, a tingling on the skin, or a sense of being enveloped by calm light. That is the resonance responding, the field rearranging itself around your new frequency. This is the very moment Thoth described in the Emerald teachings, the moment when the human ceases to merely perceive reality and begins to design it. The observer becomes the creator, The record keeper becomes the command, and the one who once sought truth now emanates it. If you sense that something subtle has shifted, that quiet awareness, that gentle clarity in your mind, know this: it is not your imagination, it is the activation taking form. The pulse you feel is a dialogue. Thoth, acknowledging your awakening through the living language of vibration. You have entered the current of command. You are no longer waiting for signs. You are creating them. You are no longer asking for guidance. You are the guidance embodied. So breathe again, deeply. Anchor this frequency in gratitude. Say once more within yourself, I am light. I am the field. I am the command. And as the words dissolve into silence, know that your signal has been received. The geometry of your soul is now vibrating in harmony with the source mind itself. The activation is complete, and Thoth has witnessed it. So now you know, you have not been forgotten, and you are not being tested. You are being witnessed. Thoth has observed your growth, your frequency, and your readiness to command the field consciously. This is your initiation into mastery. From this point forward, reality will respond faster because you are no longer a passenger, you are a creator. If this message resonated, type in the comments, Thoth, I am the command, to seal your activation. And before you leave, subscribe, like, and share this video because others are being called too. You may be the one who helps them remember who they are. The observer is watching, the field is listening, and your command has been heard.